Oh. Ooh, woo. Woo, woo, woo. What up, Kira? What up, what up, what up? Are you at work right now? You missed the first stream, but you came for the second. How beautiful. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful time to be alive. Make sure that I did that shit right. That's stuff right. I gotta remember that I'm not supposed to swear in the first like 60 seconds of my streams. But I do. But I do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, it's terrible. Ooh. Hello, Jan. Welcome back. Thank you for being here again. It's terrible. Were you able to get a good night's sleep, Kira, from all the stuff that was going on last night? I don't know how I have the approval I'm doing now because nothing fits right. It's uncomfy. Yeah, yeah. You should talk to one of the people that, you know what I'm talking about. You should talk to somebody about that. There's no point in doing the role that you've been approved for if it's going to do damage to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I am saying. Okay. Alright, so before I actually get started, Jen, Kira, does this sound fine based on what you're hearing right now? The volume of this along with me. I did a check for myself, and I thought it sounded great, but I want to make sure. Oh, Manatee! Manatee coming and swinging all of a sudden. I saw that shit. Ooh-wee. Alright, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Manatee. Welcome back, Pat. We got a new member of the Void that popped in on Discord. He popped in at the end of the stream for Sly Cooper. We got Loner in the audience now, in the community, which is so awesome. So awesome. But yeah, I want to see about. Shut up. But yeah, so cool stuff. Cool stuff. All right, so this, you guys, is one of my favorite games, arguably ever. I don't know exactly where I would put it on my list, but it's definitely pretty high up there because this is a game that I've replayed a significant amount of times in my life. This is easily one of my favorite games in the PlayStation 2 era. Probably top 5, realistically. Very special. So I'm super stoked that I get to introduce this to some people. Because, Jan, I'm guessing you haven't played this before, right? Or seen footage for it, Ratchet and Clank? Manatee, I'm pretty sure you haven't either. If I remember correctly. No? Yeah. Okay, we got Botrix in the chat, so that's good. Botrix is here. Everything is pretty official. I'm going to go ahead and go live on TikTok as well. And then we will be good to go. Furry Hero. Ratchet and Clank. Okay, cool. So, yeah, this is one of my favorites. Easily. Ratchet and Clank. And this is going to be Ratchet and Clank. Clank. Oh, they don't even have it. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. We're just doing that. Furry Hero. No, do a different one. Don't do that. Can I uncheck it? I would like to uncheck it. Gaming. Sorry, guys. I'm doing the TikTok thing real quick. Ratchet and Clank. I guess just do that one. Whatever. Who cares? So do that. We should be good for audience controls because it's Ratchet and Clank. What up, Dylan? Just hopping in and say hello. Had a very productive day. Right on, dude. Right on. I feel that, dude. I feel that. We got a new member of the community that popped in at the end of the stream. Loner. Okay. So we're live on TikTok now. So we're going to go ahead and go live. But yeah, this is easily one of my favorite games of all time, Ratchet and Clank. So much nostalgia for this. Most tracksuit guy here today. So, oh, wow. Tracksuit. Wow, man. Keep it gangsta, Dylan. You know what I'm saying? What's the matter for you? All right. But yeah, I just replayed this, I guess, last year. So it's literally been a year since I played. But that's cool, dude. We're gonna redo this like it's our first time. Yeah, cancel the save operation. New game. Go over that one. But yeah, it's a fun one, dude. I love this universe. I love this universe so much. Oh, the nostalgia. Oh, motion tracker suit. Oh.
Final step.
That makes more sense. Okay, for your game. Right.
Thank you for using help desk technology.
Right on. Oh, the nostalgia. Yeah, and this is going to be one of the ones where I feel real confident that I won't die an astronomical amount of times because I'm so familiar with this. Valico, what up on TikTok? I see you. I see you, girl. Oh, spent $1,300 on the damn suit. Goddamn, dude. That's for real. That's real. That's a real chunk. That's a real chunk of change you got there, Dylan. Well, it's a good investment though because we know what it's going to be used for. You know what I mean? And I'm excited to see the end result. Oh, baby. Yeah. Like, to me, this still looks really good. Even though this is PlayStation 2, this still looks really good to me. And this is what I mean when I talk to you guys about my eyes are still used to PlayStation 2 graphics. Like, this still looks dope to me, you know? This still looks fantastic. I'm trying to find out how to use my iPhone for face tracking. Ooh. Yeah, Jen, can we get some confirmation that the sound is good for everybody else? Because Jen has been having some difficulties with sound. It sounded really good on my end, and I'm hesitant to change anything because I know that for the YouTube version of this later, it sounds fine. So, you know what I'm saying? But I know I got to do the camera because I hate that. Yeah, they did it normal back then, but it's not normal at all. It's not normal at all. Still seem quiet to you? I don't know. It's good. It's good for Manatee. All right, now Dylan. Maybe I don't know, dude. What if it's on your end? I mean, that could just be the music. I don't know, but like legit, when I was doing my audio test, it sounded really normal. But at least this one, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? So at least we got this one as an option, and I can do this for you. How about that? All right, this work? That work? How does this sound for you now, Jen? How's that in comparison? Okay. Does it sound good, Jen? Jennifer? All right. Let's go, dude. I'm stoked to see this place again, man. I love this game. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so satisfying. So satisfying. Oh, the stuff. Oh, the stuff. Oh, the stuff. So good. Alright, cool. It's fine. Good. It's about dang time. It's gonna sound even more muffled now on my end once I do it, though. The things that I do for you, Jen. The things that I do. The things we do for each other. But yeah, the only bummer about this is that I'll have to redo all the weapons and stuff that I get along the way. That's part of the fun. It's almost like this is hard mode when you do it like this. Okay, Kira, have fun at work. Or don't, you know, whatever. I know it's work. Thank you for popping in. Let's go, baby. Whoa, let's go. Yeah, that's right. Like, part of me feels like I probably could, realistically, do a challenge for this game, you guys. Like, you know how we did 5 deaths or less for that last episode, that last session of Dead Space? I know, it's crazy, Pat. I know, Kira employed and working. But I feel like I probably could beat this game in a certain amount of deaths. Like, realistically, I feel like I could. So I don't know what that number is off the top of my head right now, but I'd be willing to negotiate a total death count for the game.
Help desk messages by pressing the triangle button. To disable help desk messages, please select options from the pause.
So if anybody's open to that kind of challenge for this, I'm down to get competitive with it. This is one of the few games in my history that I actually know pretty much like all of what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Hey.
Gadgetron's OmniWrench 8000 includes a new comic strike feature. Deactivate it, and then press the square button.
What's my real favorite number? Maybe that's the threshold. By the way, I said I feel like it's a prime number, like 3 or 7. Nah, it's higher than that. So I could go, my favorite number I could go.
That's nanotech. Whenever you sustain injury,
it's either 23 or 24 because of MJ and Kobe. But because it's MJ and Kobe, I sometimes will say like my number is 25, you know? But if I'm being realistic, I would probably say it's either 23 or 24. That being said, for this game, I feel like that's kind of high for what I'm describing is let's do a challenge where I can only die a certain amount of times. I don't think the end of the game will be a challenge if I don't have a certain weapon, which is really expensive, basically. 10? No, I think 10 is too low, even for me. I'd be willing to go 15 to 20 range. I think that might be realistic. So we can negotiate like 15 to 20, I think is fair. 16. Okay, so let's talk about this. There are certain portions of the game where I'll have to do races, okay? Sometimes you crash in the race and you have to restart the thing. Are we counting that as a death, or is a death only when I'm actually doing what I'm doing here, which is combat related? Because if we're not counting the races, then okay. I think I could accept that. But if we are, then that's gonna... No, not a restart. Okay. Okay, then 16 deaths for specifically this shit. Alright, guys. That's the thing. 16 deaths. Okay? We're going 16 deaths. It's a handshake, Jen. It's a handshake. Virtual handshake. Ooh. That's gonna be a challenge for sure. I don't know if I've ever actually done that. That means that I might have to. Okay, well now we also need to do some talking because there's a glitch that I can utilize basically later on that will help me get that final weapon that I talked about. That will help the end game. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Let's see how we do just today. Yeah, they want me to use the bomb gun, but I'm like, I'm good, dude. I'm good. Oh man, but the nostalgia. Pat, have you ever played this game? Oh, they ran. Excuse you. Boop. 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 What is this, fine print? What do you mean? We said no deaths win races. There's no fine print out of that. All I'm saying is that I might need to extort a certain glitch to help me get more money to buy a certain weapon at some point. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Habit, it's been so long I don't remember it. I'm not sure it was the original or the sequel. I'm talking about to get a certain weapon, Jen. That's all. God, Jen. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing it anyway. 16 deaths. I'm still doing the glitch. That weapon will help. It's called Rip You a New One, bro. Fine printed like a motherfucker. That's right, dude. That's right, dude. We don't play no games when it's Ratchet and Clank. I need my rhino. You'll see, dude. When the time comes, you'll be like, oh no, that makes sense why you would want that. Hi, Clank. Look at this little cutie patootie.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
Yeah.
You bet.
I'm a
I
mechanic.
built that ship with it.
I'm a space mechanic.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do
Also,
you know where I might find that
I always
fellow?
like this guy's
Well,
voice
he's on
actor
the
better
radio
than the
every
other
week.
one.
Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated,
Oh, yeah.
and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology...
Highly sophisticated technology, Jen. Just like the weapon that I'm talking about getting and using a glitch to help me get the money required to get it. It's highly sophisticated technology, Jen. You love him? Yeah, Clank is great. Clank is goated, dude.
Of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're
And
welcome.
if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
Oh.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I,
He's
sir,
a
happen to
robot.
be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems.
The
My
latest
programming allows me to
technology,
start any
Jen.
ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Also, Jen, are you still doing the shelves? How'd that go with the Gorilla Glue?
This could be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Sure have, buddy.
To the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way...
I'm gonna turn the volume out because I can like
The name's Ratchet.
barely hear the dialogue.
Sir.
You got
That was all for you, Jim, but I feel like it's too low now.
Oops.
Done brute force. Got that one together. All right, on.
Hang on.
Sometimes that's what you got to do. All right, here we go, dude. 16 deaths or less.
So you see, it would be
Yeah, the
most
dialogue is
beneficial
low.
if your
I
citizens
know.
were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Now we got to adjust it.
I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny.
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay,
Madness. This is madness.
I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No, he's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the volume up because I don't like how low that is. But that's why I wasn't talking, because I didn't want to. But see, that sounds normal. This sounds normal right here.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry
Ow, my
about that.
ass.
Well,
I
not
broke
leaving
my
the way we
ass.
Came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah. There you go. Okay, here we go. Oh man, the nostalgia. Okay, we're gonna go out of order because I like to do my least favorite part first, then my second least favorite, then my first least favorite. Meaning my favorite part. So here we go. Here we go. Yeah, but this still, like, even though this is, God, when did this come out? This was, like, over 20 years ago at this point. It still feels super good to me to be, oh, God! Oh, man, I forgot that drowning was a thing. Okay. Well, yep. Yeah, basically. That could have been real bad. That would have been a real bad start to the challenge, for sure. So what are we talking here? What happens if hypothetically speaking, if I do die 17 times, what happens then? Do I have to redo the game, or what are we doing? What are we talking here? Am I donating to charity? I ain't got that kind of money. A walk of shame? A walk of flocka? I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so, friend. Hey! Last over here. You're mine. You are mine. That would actually be fun, though, down the line when we have a bigger audience and I'm actually making... I lose the title Tentacle King. That's not fair. I just got that title. I literally just got that title, like, yesterday. Fine. I guess I just won't lose. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Fucking Jen, dude. Try to take my title from me, dude. But that actually would be pretty fun down the line when we have a bigger audience and I'm actually able financially to be doing this full time. That would be fun to have like challenges set up for me to try to complete. And if I don't complete them, I have to like do certain things. Like one idea of donating to charity I think is actually pretty cool. A charity of my choice. And someday, perhaps, there'll be like long-ass streams like I see these people doing. Like streaming for a full day or some shit. That'd be exhausting. Yeah, that would definitely take some building up to, for sure. So the main thing that I'm thinking about right now, since I know the game as well as I do, I think I could kind of go minimalistic on certain sections of the game in terms of what stuff I buy for a while. Because yeah, the goal is to get that big, is to get the rhino. By any means necessary, even though Jen's a hater. By any means necessary. I never understood why that one wouldn't do it. Okay. So now we go this way. Into it. Dialogue is notoriously low in this game's cutscenes. I didn't remember it being like that, but this is the first time I've ever streamed it, so maybe it just sounds different when I'm playing it, like me to me. But maybe, I don't know. I can tell you that the audio for Sly Cooper was also not great. The last one we just completed. Thank God we completed it. I really did not. I really don't enjoy that one in comparison to the other two. It's just the story that gets me. I love the story of the first one. Nothing you can do to fix it without using headphones as far as I can see. Okay. Well, we'll make do. Yeah. Let me out. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Bada bing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, so satisfying, though. So satisfying. Oh, yeah, that's satisfying, too. Just smashing boxes and getting paid for it. That kind of sounds like some porn shit right there. Smashing boxes and getting paid for it. Oh! You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah, brother. So gold bolts, basically, Jen, down the line, like kind of towards the end of the game, I'll be able to use that stuff for getting better weapons. Like, the same weapons I have, just stronger versions of them. That's like way down there. Way. Shannon Manatee. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, dude. So satisfying. So satisfying. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, now you're starting to understand a little bit why I'm such a good platformer, Jen. Chain together? Easy, dude. Easy. You hardly ever see me dangling around there. And when I do, I'm able to get my stuff back up. Because I'm the Tentacle King. What's that, Jen? I can't read bullshit. No. Okay, here we go. This dude.
And blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All
Yeah.
right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An
Coordinates.
infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to. I love this game.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
ship radical. We seem to be
Yeah, that's wild. It's way lower in the info bots than it is the regular audio.
Fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa, that was close. Ah,
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
but we've been hit.
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long.
Kid, let's hamstring.
Eject! Eject!
Ooh.
Did you see that guy on the left?
I feel like
That
the
was
way they
Skid
set that
McMarx.
up,
Does
it
he
literally
know
just
Captain Quark?
launches them.
I doubt it.
Like
He's a
drops
pro
them from the
hoverboarder.
from
Always
the ship.
going off about
Like,
how
it doesn't look like they're in
cool
a
he
pod
is.
or anything.
Looks
It's just
like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Gadgetron
He's
Infobots give you
fine.
coordinates for new planets. Now that you have the Infobot
He's
for Planet Iridium,
fine.
you'll need to find a ship to get there. To enter look-around mode, press and hold the L1 button.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this game has so much what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but it's got a lot of it. Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. They actually really try in this game, in these games. And they're funny too. Let's say, like, this is where we'll buy weapons and stuff, Jen, but right now, these
I
aren't
got
even
some
really
great
worth
bargains
it
for you
at the
today.
moment. This one might be, but not until the next level. But even then, I feel like I can hold off for a while. There's pretty much like there's really only like 4 weapons that are kind of essential, I feel like. One of them in particular. But one of them in particular is like you're technically supposed to beat the game and then replay it to be able to even afford to get it. Which is why that thing that I mentioned is kind of essential. Because it makes beating that final boss much more doable. I don't want to have to donate to charity, meaning getting rid of my title. Get out. Keeping my title. I'm keeping my title, yeah. But yeah, so like there's a lot of replay value with this game. And actually these games in particular. Honestly, I can't wait to do the second one. The second one is so good. But this one I have the most nostalgia for by far. No, not yet. Not yet. Not ready to die yet. Okay. Long distance, baby. When I'm scared, be prepared to throw some fucking bombs. Some granadas. Ooh, baby. I could use some health, though, to make myself feel better. I'm down. There you are. Speak of the devil, dude. Wow. Manifestation. Yay. Goodbye. See ya. See ya, suckers. Well, yeah, it's kind of a bummer that you guys never checked this out as a kid, man. This was like one of the staples of PlayStation 2 era. And the fact that this game is like the only one, or this series is the only one of the trilogy that we're doing Nostalgia Sundays on, that's still consistently getting like games out. Like they have a PS5 version of this that did really well apparently, that I can't wait to try when I have a PS5. Tells you how great the universe actually was. We were in Nintendo House. Yeah, you and your brother and sister. I don't even, yeah, well, I was in everything house, kind of. I had Nintendo and I had PlayStation, but I didn't have Sony up until PS2. Get out of here. But yeah, honestly, I feel like I might be able to kind of make do with just the bond glove for quite a while, if I remember right. Oh, Sega Genesis? Yeah, see, those ones, the first real system that, well, at some point I had a regular Nintendo, but apparently I was like an angry child when I would lose, which, I mean, might surprise you guys that I didn't handle losing very well when I was really, really young. So apparently, and I kind of remember, I kind of have a memory of one particular moment where I think I lost and then I like maybe threw a controller or something. But so at some point I didn't have a Nintendo anymore, and I didn't have another one until Nintendo 64 when I had matured a bit and appreciated having it, which is the one that I won that from Taco Bell. So that might have also played into it, why. But I lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, Sega Genesis. Those ones I didn't actually get. But I did play some of those because I went to the Boys and Girls Club. And so we had those in the game. So those were like always in rotation, the Sega consoles at the Boys and Girls Club when I would go there. But it was mostly like NBA games and shit that they would have, or like Lion King or whatever. That one Earthworm Jim guy, remember those games? There was that one game, I don't remember what it was called, but it was like you were like this circular robot thing who had like circles for arms, and he like shot shit, and it was like a side scroller. Does that ring any bells for you guys? But that game was, I remember going to friends' houses as a kid and playing that game. Like he would like upgrade his weapons or something. I don't know. I remember that shit being, I remember that game being awesome as a kid. Easy. So easy. And also, I want to track to see how long it takes me before I actually do die. Hopefully very long. There's one level in particular that I'm like, I could see that being the first one that I die a couple of times on, depending on what stuff I've unlocked or not. Come on down, kids. Oh shit. I forgot I can't do the thing in this one. Yeah, this one is definitely the hardest of the three, for sure. Because the mechanics were so much more simple. Alright, night, Manatee. Well, Jen, it looks like it might just be me and you for a little bit. So maybe we end up doing a short one because it's dwindling. You know what I mean? Dwindling. Get on out of here. Get on out of here. Oh, Pat, you're lurking. Okay. Hey, all good, Manatee. Get your sleep, bro, if you need it.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers?
Cutie
Assassins?
pies?
I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, I don't remember it being this low, like, when I'm just playing it normally.
Has this ever happened to you?
Like, at all. I don't remember it being like this at all.
And believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's RoboShack. It's Quarktastic.
Quarktastic. That's the hero of the
Do
universe.
you know
right
what this
there.
means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Sweet.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Now that you have coordinates to 2 new planets, you can use your ship. Press the select button to bring up the map.
Are you
Your
wearing
ship is
headphones,
marked as
Jan,
a
or
star.
what? Because literally, like my recording, so the test recording that I do, maybe take the headphones out for this. Maybe just listen to it like a normal, like on your computer. Because I don't really want to futz with it, if I'm being honest, because it's like I did the testing before I went live, and it sounded really good from my software, basically. You know what I mean? I think just take your headphones off, Jen. It sounded good for Manatee, and it sounded good for Pat. You know what I mean? Your little baby ears. Just listen to it. Just listen to it in your speakers. Your little speakers. Your little speakers, Jen. What do we got? 48. Only time you get muffled is when the coins and boxes break. Oh. It sounded fine on my end when I was doing stuff, but whatever. All right, I'll trust you guys. I'll trust you guys. Begrudgingly, I'll trust you guys. Better. Better. Is that fucking better, you guys? Is that quiet enough for you? Is that better, though? Ooh. Okay. Good. Hopefully that sounds okay on my end, but yeah. Okay. Okay. Oi. Yeah, Pat, this one was probably my favorite out of the 3 of the PlayStation 2 era. Just because, like, honestly, I think this one was the hardest because the gameplay style wasn't as, like, fine-tuned. So it kind of made shit more challenging because it was, like, more chaotic in that way, I guess. But yes, good stuff, slick stuff, neat stuff. I like that. Oh, this looks familiar. Yeah, this one was special. I mean, honestly, I love the first 2. The third one is like good, but I hated some of the worlds that you go to. It was like the most bland, I think. Okay. So this is where yeah, we'll do this. A strategy that I had for getting a lot of money in my last playthrough when I just did this by myself, I won't be able to do because we're doing this death challenge thing. What's up, Skid?
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
We saw ya. Scream.
Sure did.
Help.
That was like a war cry. My agent and I got
But you were
ambushed
crying.
on the way to hoverboard.
You were
practice.
crying.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay. But I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks,
Ooh.
I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of your boards? I've always wanted a decent hoverboard.
Yeah.
Well, alright. You just keep that foot elevated.
He's got such weird feet with his 2 giant toes. Destroy the sand sharks. Okay. So yeah, this one was in my last playthrough. You could kind of farm money from these guys if you just keep dying over and over and over again and don't beat the thing. But because we're doing this challenge, I'm not going to be able to do it. So I will have to rely on that cheat way later. Whoop. Way later. Way away from here I'll be. Or you know what we could have done? We could have redone the game on my New Game Plus mode, basically. Would that have interested you guys at all, or are we sticking with this? Because I could have still done the challenge. I could have, honestly, I could have done the 10 or less on that one, probably, Jen. Do we have any interest in doing that, actually? I'd be okay with that. Because then I'd get to play around with all the weapons. Anybody? Bueller? 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 I mean, we're 1 level into it. It's been 40 minutes, Jen. If there was a time to do it, it would be right now. Literally. And because of how quick it would be with beating with the other weapons I have, it'd be like, I'd be back here in like 20 minutes, basically. You know what I'm saying? I could skip the cutscenes and everything. I am invested. I feel like it would have been 40 minutes ago. But I didn't remember about it. I didn't even think about it. Pat, what do you think? Well, here's what I'm offering. Here's what I'm offering. I get all the... Damn, you're the fence guy? Yeah. So basically, I would get... I think, if I remember right, I'm pretty sure that I would be able to just restart from the beginning with everything. It's been a while since I've done a New Game Plus with this, but I basically get all the weapons that I complete the game with. And then the offer would be... But you want to see me... The offer would be that the death total would be a lot less. So we're saying 16 for this one. I would shrink that down because I have all my stuff already equipped, basically. So it would be harder in a sense because I have less things. But you want to see me suffer? You're a fucking psycho, dude. What kind of friend says that? Realistically. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fine. YouTube in the future, drop a comment below if Jen and Pat are fucking haters, bro. And if that would have been the better option. Because I could have done I would have been willing to say 8 deaths. 8 deaths is really low. Really fucking low. Doing it for the exposure. Well, yeah, I'll have to really... It'll be a challenge. Honestly, I probably could have given myself that 23 or 24 to give myself some real breathing. Because now that I'm in it, I'm like, ooh, 16 feels kind of... 16 might be tough. Because there's certain sections for sure that I'm like, ooh, that'll be tough to do on the first try. I don't want to see some OP guy run slaughtering things, okay. My title's on the line, though. You know what I mean? This is very personal to me. A title that I just received. Wait. Okay. Alright, you know what? This is fine. You guys want to see me suffer? It's for the content. It's for the culture. Then okay. It's for the tentacle culture. ass hath been shook. I mean, it was like kind of digital though. You know what I mean? Like no hand contact actually happened. I didn't even see Jen do a fucking hand gesture at all. I did it, and there's video evidence of it. But I mean, we live in California. It has to be it's a two-party consent state. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. 8 deaths would have been really tough, even with all the big boy stuff. Oh, see, I thought that was a yellow heart. That's what I thought. I thought you were sending a yellow heart, and I was like, okay, that's weird, but all right. I guess we're on. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here, you little sand sharky. You little fucking cutie. Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. You gotta be careful. Because until I get the next world and I'm able to get a little upgrade for Clank, my evasive abilities are not what they will be. So I gotta be really on my tippy toes here. So that way I don't suffer as some people would love to see me do. YouTube version, I'll show a picture of Jen right there, even if it's the cartoon one. And all her psychotic glory. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. Nobody likes you. Get on out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. Hey, fuck off. You know what? Fine. I gotta be careful. My title's on the line, buddy. You would be a freaking dancing dinosaur, dude. So do we know if at some point we'll be able to actually put the like the emotes and shit that Pat made onto Twitch? Because that'd be fucking so cool. That'd be really cool down the line. If we were able to somehow get those emotes, not only just on Discord, but on like YouTube and Twitch too. That'd be fucking rad. But I don't know if that's something like you have to be super famous, basically, because you know that the one, the clip where it's like the Hispanic guy, he's like in some kind of interview, and he's like missing teeth, and he's like talking about some story, and he just starts laughing. He's like, I know that face, his face, is in an emote thing on Twitch, like everywhere. But I think it might be because he's like super popular, like that moment was really popular. So I don't know if like we gotta blow up before we get that kind of treatment, but I won't be satisfied until I see my big brain and big laser eyes on Twitch. We're doing good, dude. FBA partner affiliate streamer, I think. Okay, so we need to pump up the numbers on Twitch specifically then. Yeah, the Twitch growth has been a lot slower than the YouTube, which has been kind of interesting. Wait! Oh, God! Yeah, they're different requirements too. Like I know that the Twitch stuff is like I need to get a lot of people talking at the same time and consistently, and I don't really do that as of yet. Get out! Get out! Yes, there we go. Okay, you know what? I'll be honest with you. This is a little stressful. What the fuck? I thought I got all you guys. The idea that I only have a certain amount of deaths for the whole game is adding a little bit of a fun like thing to it, a fun challenge to it. It's putting me in a different kind of mindset than I normally would be when I'm playing this. And maybe that's something we can do in the future also, like games that I'm super familiar with. I think that would, like, I would love to do that with The Last of Us whenever we replay The Last of Us on the channel, because I'm super familiar with the original Last of Us also. But kind of what I wanted to do when we do The Last of Us is I've done survivor mode, but I wanted to do grounded mode. So I don't know if I'd be willing to do anything apart from just beat that yet. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go. Big part right here. Okay. Hey, ooh, ooh. Oh shit, oh shit. Ooh. Yeah. That was risky. That was really risky. Big risk, big reward, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be raking it in. Yeah, just keep spitting them out for me for a little bit, huh? I could have done this. This would have been helpful, but oh well. Got the reach I need for it yet. Oof. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh. Look, my ears are pinned back right now. That's what I needed. Yeah, go fuck yourselves. Go. Oh, I don't got any more. 50 followers? Well, 25 away. I've been at 25 for not a while, but when we first started going and being consistent on YouTube, I think I was probably at like 12 on Twitch. So we've gone up, but it's been a lot slower than like YouTube has been. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about, dude. Oh man, that was. Okay, there we go. That's all right. We did it. I did it. Yeah, let's go. We did it, guys. But yeah, Twitch. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm still struggling with everything that I talked to you about in private about the YouTube stuff, Jen. That I ended up like looking it up on Reddit, and apparently it's pretty common that they do that, I guess, which is really annoying. There we go. But yeah.
Here, man.
It's less than the number that I showed you before.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
Yeah, yeah, brother.
You've just acquired a Gadgetron Z3000 hoverboard. Use your new hoverboard at the racetrack in Blackwater City on Planet Rilgar.
Yeah, literally like one live stream, one video, one social media video that does well, and all that shit changes. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not really too worried about it. Honestly, I'm not worried about it. I know it's just a matter of time, but I just got to start throwing everything at the wall, which I haven't. And it's super helpful having a community like you guys that I know really fuck with my shit. That's like such an easing on my mind kind of thing. Because for a long time it was like I believed in myself and I had this vision and everything, and I had this sense that what I was doing was good, but I wasn't like really putting it out there. So it was basically just like all in my head kind of thing. But now that I actually have people in my little community that we have brewing here, it's like, oh man, like, no, I'm not crazy. We were right. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Hi there, Fuzzball.
The streaming is definitely key, and I'm really grateful that I've found a love for it and appreciation for it, because this was like my weakest I was not good at streaming before. I was nowhere near consistent. Like I used to get really exhausted going for like 30 minutes basically. Like mentally. Like it was hard for me to actually muster up the energy to do it for longer than 30 or 45 or even an hour. And now I'm like, ooh, if I go less than 2 hours, that's like really short. You know what I mean? Ooh, you know what? Hold on. We're gonna... I'll be right back. No, you know what? I'm gonna try. If I get hit. Probably hyper-fixating on stuff. And stuff on what you're doing. Now you're relaxing, comfortable. At least that's how I do. A lot of it was like also burnout, dude. Because what you've seen up to this point, Pat, I don't know how much of, if any, of my actual fully edited stuff you've watched on YouTube. But for the longest time, I would basically just record by myself and then fully edit it and then upload it. And doing that over and over and over again for as long as I did, I would go through periods of really consistent, completely dropping out. Really consistent, completely dropping out. And honestly, if I had started streaming way earlier, when I first started doing everything, like right before COVID essentially is when I actually started my YouTube channel. Like literally like right before. If I had started streaming back then, I'd already be where I want to be right now. 100%. 100%. Because I had so much momentum back then. But I just got burnt out because the grind of it all at that time was too much. Whereas now, because I'm just streaming a lot more, I think I've also learned what works in terms of my editing style. So it's been much less of a mental challenge. What's different? Why is this not causing burnout? Well, obviously editing is more work, so I can see that. Yeah. One, I think a part of it is because before it was like I was just doing it for myself. There was nobody to interact with and engage with. But also at that time, I didn't like engaging with people. There would be a few times where I would live stream, because like here's the thing, I went through many different iterations of how I would get the content even recorded. Back then I originally had tried to just do I tried live streaming first, and I was using a PlayStation camera, so it was really old and fucking janky and shit. And whenever someone would pop into the stream and start talking to me, well, one, I was really fixated on the number, or the lack of number, you know what I mean? So if there was 0, that like fucked with my head. Or if there was 1, that fucked with my head, and I felt like I had to keep that person here. As opposed to like, just fucking, yeah, what you said about being relaxed and just being myself and shit. Inconsistency in the process itself and stuff. Yeah, exactly. And learning how to be consistent is its own battle. But so I would be super fixated on the number or lack of number, but then it would also be like whenever someone would pop into the stream, if they started to talk to me, it would fuck with me, because it's like, oh, you're ruining my YouTube video. Like, the way that I'm trying to do this is I'm trying to record the footage and then edit it specifically to be a YouTube video. So you're making it harder for me to have this streamlined thing that I have in my head of it being a YouTube video if I'm talking to you while things are going on, or if you're popping up in the chat and everything. So back then I just wasn't a fan of like the engagement and the direct interaction. I didn't understand it the way that I do now. And then there was like this whole era of my internet crashed a couple of times when I was live streaming, and I lost the footage, and I had it saved regularly back then, so like I had to go back and redo like 12 hours. It would jump cut. So I'd be in a cutscene and someone would be talking in the cutscene, and all of a sudden it just jumps to something else. Like there was a whole section that got completely missed. And that would happen so often, and I couldn't, there was like a weird just glitch with the PlayStation 4. And nobody knew how to solve it, essentially. So there was a major learning curve on how to do everything to get to the point where I'm at now, which is why I'm like so steadfast about like not wanting to change anything right now, because everything is finally working the way I like it to. Oh, did it do something on Twitch or on YouTube? It might just be the fucking YouTube whatever. It might have just been a YouTube thing. Wow. Trip out, huh? I manifested it. Cut for likes. Wow. Well, the cool thing is that YouTube will be able to see everything. Not the live YouTube, but the edited version of YouTube. Go you guys. And apparently Twitch. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm happy with where things are at now. And it's been a lot easier.
You will need a Gadgetron swing shot to traverse this area.
Oh, yeah.
Our records indicate that this swing shot is not available on this planet.
But yeah, now it's like I need to get back into being more consistent with my posting my stuff, because I'm very close to the end of the old era stuff where I wasn't on camera. And once I'm done with that, which is like I think there's 4 episodes left of the Resident Evil Village thing, and then I'm got heartburn. Then I officially am in the modern era, basically. And that's when things get more exciting in terms of the fully edited stuff, I think. So I just got to force myself to get back into it and do clips, post the clips, and, you know, be consistent with all that, and then we'll get to where we're going. Realistically, that's all it comes down to. I got to throw everything at the wall and be consistent with it. I got to similar experience with Photoshop. Hardware, software issues, lots of crashing, bad internet, for a long time. The most basic process of just using the program became a chore, yeah. The community definitely helps a lot with that, for sure. So I'm really, really, like, eternally grateful that you guys found me. You know what I mean? Like, I've been talking to Jen about this for years, that I had this belief in myself and belief in us that we could do some really cool shit. And, you know, I never wavered in that, but it was definitely a challenge to like keep that belief when you don't see a lot of results for a while. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful that you guys did find me, because literally it was just this year, or maybe it was like at the end of last year. The end of last year, where I was recording my 3rd episode of my Gears of War playthrough, and literally on the stream, and I only know this. Oh god, I fucked up. That doesn't count. Oh god. Oh. Plus 10 distraction. Fuck you guys, bro. God damn it. Okay, can we say 17 just so mentally I can have that not count? Because I didn't even, that's such a stupid way to die. Can we just please say 17?
You will need a Gadgetron swing
Please,
shot to
come
traverse
on.
this area.
Barter with me here,
Our
dude.
records indicate that the swing shot is not available on this planet.
You know what? Fine. No, fuck it. I don't give a shit. I got 15. That's a good number. I can make that work. That was stupid. I was chasing one fucking bolt. I was chasing one bolt. I was chasing one bolt. That was my greed. My greed did me in right there, honestly. Why did I need it? I didn't need that. I have the glitch that I'll be able to do later. I'll get all the bolts I need at that point. Yeah. But, I don't remember what I was talking about. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, no, I agree. 15 is a nice number, so I can live with that. I'll just reset in my head and say that I always started off with 15. What was I talking about though? Fives always feel like even numbers, right? I think we've been on the same page. Here's the word. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah. Okay. So like at the end of last year, or maybe it was this year, I was recording I think the 3rd live stream for Gears of War. And yeah, thank you, Pat. And at that time, it was just Vern basically who was regularly watching me on my live streams. But also at that time, I wasn't promoting it to anybody. Like, I wasn't going on my Instagram when it was activated, and I wasn't saying, like, hey, I'm live streaming, come watch me. I wasn't doing any of that shit. I was basically just, like, I would tell Vern, because he was on my Patreon, and he was the only one at that time. I was like, hey, I'm live streaming. If you happen to be free, it'd be cool to have somebody there. And so he would pop in, because it's Vern. He's my #1 supporter, and he's been my longest fan, basically, since before I even started the channel. He found me when I was doing sketch comedy with Jen over here and Max. But so he was on the stream, and I remember, and I know this because I had just recently been editing the footage for it, and it tripped me the fuck out when I saw this part. But basically I was saying in the live stream, I can't wait to get to the point where I actually have people regularly in my chat, like consistently in my chat. And so I saw that and I was like, holy shit, dude. Now I'm there. Like, now I actually have a community that fucks with me and shows up on a regular basis. Somewhat like I have some people that are willing to pay me. I have more people that are willing to pay me financially than I did before, which isn't a lot, but like mentally having more than just the one person is like huge. You know what I mean? And I got people that joined a Discord that's dedicated specifically to the content and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like, wow, if the me back then knew what I know now, they'd be like, dude, keep fucking going. Start now kind of thing. Yeah, it is crazy. But so that's the kind of stuff that you're talking about, the community. It's like, yeah, dude, the community absolutely helps, because it's like, I've always enjoyed doing this myself, but it makes it that much more enjoyable now that I know and have like a bit of a direct link to the people that I know actually fuck with it. You know what I mean? And it also helps that there's like, when I have issues that pop up, I don't have to just rely on Jen and her husband John or Max. Like, I don't have to bug them. Essentially, like, there's other people that know some stuff and can help me in a pinch kind of thing, like what you did yesterday. You know what I mean? So, and there's like a lot of creative people, like yeah, like, it's cool, dude. I'm still looking forward to seeing at some point Dylan, who was on the Patreon. There was some stuff that happened that I haven't disclosed or talked about, but he basically saw one of the things that I had done for Patreon and wanted to make like a cartoon of it, which I thought was so fucking cool. So like, I can't wait to see that. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of cool creative people in the community, which is way more than I ever expected to have happen. You know what I mean? And that's just, it's so fucking refreshing, dude. It makes it so much fun to be amongst people that not only fuck with me, but like I fuck with. You know what I mean? I feel like we should make an IT channel in the Discord just a few. That'd be helpful. Just so you're not all over general with issues. I think that's probably a good idea, Jen. Now that we're talking about it. Honestly, it would probably be like me, Jen, Pat, Dylan, Max, John. As far as I know, those are like the real tech people. Alright, thank you, Jen. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's just, I'm grateful to be where we're at right now. And I know that this isn't where it ends, that we're basically like still in the beginning, essentially, but God, it feels good to be here compared to where I was for the longest time. You know what I mean? Please go up. Thank you. What did I do with my fucking thing? gonna take a Tums. My fucking heartburn is like being a real bitch. But yeah. This is also like with anything in life, the hardest part is just starting, right? Obviously being consistent is its own battle and its own thing that people have to figure out, but so many people, myself included, have fallen prey to resistance within themselves and just not started whatever the thing is that they wanted to start. The thing is the project that they believed in that they could do. And literally once you start to do the thing, you get all this momentum that moves you forward into the next time you try to do it. You know what I mean? Even if it's just you, yourself, and you, that momentum carries over when you do it consistently. But you have to start at the one time. So yeah. Good, man. I'm glad to hear it, dude. Yeah, you're really creative, bro. Yeah, you're really creative, man. So keep it up. Keep it up. Us people with fucking ADHD and us Pats and us fucking creative types, like, it's good to be around other creative people because we help inspire and uplift each other in ways when we're down. You know what I mean? And Jen's one of those people too. Like, Jen has been so important in my creative processes over the years. Like,
no signal whatsoever. This downtime is killing me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that info bot. You're Skid's agent.
Was Skid's agent. Haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship prize from the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial matters, sir.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
well, yeah. Alright, at this point, so my socializing is a little not anymore. I moved to Colorado. I literally have 2 friends I talk to. Yeah, I have... My circle has shrunk significantly as I've gotten older. And I've been seeing some things lately that basically say, like, when you're at your worst, that's when you have the most friends, basically. Which may or may not be true. Like, some people might disagree with that, but for me, in my perspective of myself, there's been a lot of times where I'm like, oh yeah, when I was like a worse version of myself, that's when I had the most people around me. That's when I socialized with the most people. Whereas now, when I feel like I'm evolving continually into the best version of myself, that circle has shrunk and shrunk and shrunk and shrunk. And there's been so much shit that happened this year in particular with stuff relating to work and some of the relationships with people I had there that
I got some great bargains for you today.
Are very different now than they were before this leave of absence that I had been on for my dog. To the point where it's almost unrecognizable. Like, I'm kind of a hermit too. Like, I do what I do with the content. I do what I have to do for my dog. I go to the survival job for the remaining time that I have to before this takes off to another level. And I don't do much socializing either, really. But part of that survival job is like, I think I want to keep it on some level because it's like, that'll help me stay in touch with people in a way. It was like the whole Asmongold thing that we talked about before. I remember in his apology video, he talked about how he basically lost touch with being a person because he was so focused on the content and everything like that. And I don't think I'm so great that, and I don't think I'm so self-aware that I couldn't fall victim to that kind of shit also. You know what I mean? So I know that it's important for me in my mental health and my spirit that I stay open to having connections with people. And I feel like when things go to a different level, as things go to that other level, it's going to be important for me to keep certain things going, even if it's like 1 day a week or 2 days a month or fucking whatever, just so I have that human interaction outside of just what I'm doing here kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's just, yeah, it's just different. When we left Cirque du Soleil Friday, I was telling John how deprived I've been of weirdos I've been. I need to do something theater or something. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, average mediocrity feels contagious. Yeah, and it's all nested in drama, complacency, and lack of growth. It's hard for me to hang out with people who can't provide substance to an interaction. Small talk fucking ruins me. Yeah, I hate small talk, bro. I hate small talk. That's usually why I have like headphones in when I'm walking around. That's the hard part, ain't it? Finding a balance between not so much isolation, it damages you and limits creativity, growth, but excess socialization really dumbs me down. I have to be high drunk just to cope with the experience. So yeah, I don't even really smoke or drink so much anymore. Not because smoking I haven't in a while, just because I haven't had the funds to be able to go get it regularly, and I just am too lazy to fucking do it, on top of not having the funds right now. But the drinking is more, I think the last time I drank was probably with you, Jen. It's like I don't even really do any of that stuff. Like 99.9% of the time I'm sober, but when I do stuff, it's more to be social and have fun and like just decompress kind of shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, I get that, Jen. I get that. Part of what I hope we're able to do, and I know I've talked about this a lot with you, Jen, but as this shit continues to go and builds towards where I think you and me both see that it can go, I definitely want to bring back some of that old creativity that we have locked in a vault. You know what I mean? And I know you know what I mean. That's good, yeah. It's also like drinking to not be social is just like weird to me. It's just depressing. And I haven't done that kind of shit since like high school, basically. Like this, just drinking by myself, it just feels weird. So I just don't do it. All right, here we go. Now we get that nice little upgrade.
I got some great bargains for you today.
I don't know if I'll actually need this for this part. I might, but I really don't want to. This money is so hard to come by.
Quickly center the camera. Just tap the L1 button.
Hey. Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder, Jen. Appreciate that. I would have forgotten without that helpful tidbit right there. Appreciate it, pal. Full wind. Oh yeah, Jen, where was Cirque du Soleil at? Like, where was it actually held at? I know you are. Okay. Okay. Set him on the pier. Oh, okay. Wait, at the pier? So this was outside? Oh. Yeah. You're not gonna get me again. I'm not gonna be chasing free falling money anymore. Cougar talk? Better pause. Oh. Oh, come on, I got you. There you go. Instead of 10, put on the beach, basically. That's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty fucking cool, dude. I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh well. Oh, are either of you fans of South Park? Pat, I'm guessing you probably are more so, but I don't know if I've ever asked you this, Jen. This. Can I beat you with just what I have? I gotta fucking. I really gotta do it. That sucks. That's annoying. I used to watch it way back when in high school. Yeah, I like South Park. Now it's Die Hard. Because I'm thinking potentially as like kind of mixing it up. I don't know when. Like, there's still so many things that we gotta get to here. There's so many fucking games that we gotta get into. Because we got so many and friend shit that we got to do also that people want to see. And a lot of this is so predicated on when the fuck I'm able to be doing this full-time kind of deal also. But I definitely want to do those South Park games.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Like Stick of Truth and fucking the Fractured Butthole. Now that I got a community. I did Fractured Butthole by myself, and like I have all the footage for it. But I think it would be a completely different experience doing it with a community now. You know what I mean? Alright, well, here you go, Jen. We got our first fucking actual weapon. This is only because Jen and Pat are fucking challenging me not to fucking die. Actually, they're encouraging me to die because they don't want me to have the title that I have. Which, as we all know, is the Tentacle King. Henceforth. Oh yeah, it seems like a skill issue probably. Capitalism. Yeah, this game is ripe with capitalism. Ripe with it. It's so ripe, it's almost rotten. You know, when something is really ripe and it gets towards the ends of its ripeness. See, that's all I needed it for. Literally that. Spent $2,500 on just being able to do that. Well, whatever. Now I can do this. I just love the sound of it. It's cool. The weapons in this game are so fucking great, man. And this universe are so great. But yeah, so like I want to do the South Park games because we actually have a community that I think would appreciate it. And Pat, when you were talking about the reaction kind of stuff, if you have any ideas for like try not to laugh videos or just whatever, put it in that channel or in that thread, and then depending on what it is, like if it's try not to laugh, obviously I don't want to watch it until I'm actually reacting to it, but yeah, that little subsection, by all means. Whether it's like games you want me to play or fucking you want and friends to play or whatever, those are what those things are for, is kind of content that you want to see. So by all means, man, by all means. By all means. Absolutely. Will I die? Absolutely not. Whoa! Wait, oh! Wait! Ooh. As I was saying, absolutely not. No chance in hell. Oh, you gonna try to... You trying... Fuck me, huh, buddy? Yeah, thanks, though. You can go fuck yourself. Have fun falling to your death, buddy. Buddy boy. Buddy buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Damn, yeah, usually I like race through this part. I'm like, it actually takes you a while when you're legit trying not to die. Ah. Oh, you fuck. See ya. Bye. 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 Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. But, oh, wait. Was I able to, I don't remember. It's all for capitalism, though, Jen. Our Lord and Savior, capitalism. Also, I'm pretty sure, well, maybe maybe it was a different one, but there's certain things that you can do in each level. You get, like, skill points, basically. So, they were basically, like, trophies before trophies were a thing. Alright, we're here. Hello.
Ratchet, that's the man we saw on the infobot. Remember? He knows Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Upgrade?
Natch.
Sounds
Since
hella
he's a
cool,
766, I
dude.
could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
Of course, you guys. You've seen some people recommend games that I reckon would be good to connect with new viewers if you're trying to keep them engaged. Absolutely, I would. Yeah. That's the whole point, man. We gotta, once we get people here, we gotta keep them here. You know what I mean? That's how we'll get where we're going. Expeditiously. Just by watching a trailer if you've never seen it. Yeah.
Okay, this
Yeah.
won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait.
And like ideally, I would like to do that kind of stuff as like a dedicated
Am I
live
cool
stream.
now?
But
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
hey, man, I paid it. I paid for it. But like also, I know that I mentioned him already, but like the Asmon Gold dude, I know that he does like just long live streams that then his editors will clip for the YouTube version as separate videos. So like for 30 minutes he'll fucking react to something, for 40 minutes he'll react to another thing, and then for like 2 hours he'll play a game that then is its own thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess it's just about
Try using the Helipack's boost jump
Something.
feature to
I
climb
don't know
these
what the word
boxes.
is.
Press
I
the
don't know
R1
what.
button to crouch, then jump.
Isn't he so cute? I know. I still have a crazy amount of YouTube accounts from the juice from a couple of weeks. Let me see if I can inflate your numbers real quick. From the juice from a couple. From the tea. Yeah. Hey, pump up those numbers, baby. I appreciate it. Wow. Yep. Wow. You actually got that as the name.
You'll
That's
need
pretty
your
fucking
new
cool.
Helipack stretch jump feature to cross this gap. While you're running, crouch using the R1 button and then jump.
That's wild. Damn, bro. Interesting names popping up in YouTube all of a sudden. Weird. Weird. Spoken like somebody that actually genuinely has ADHD too, by the way. You know what I mean? Hey, what could my YouTube name be? Why not fucking... Dude. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's wild because you've just seen me for the first time, but I appreciate that compliment. Also, you're not famous yet? That blows me away. That legit blows me away. oh. Well. I'm sure if you did, that would help you become infamous, if not famous. You know what I mean?
Try using the glide feature of your new helipad. Jump, and then press and hold the X button in midair to glide.
Oh my god. Like, are you doing this like on... Is this being done on like multiple screens or computers or what? How are you doing this so quickly? That's crazy. Also, they might think it's like bot act you. Leedle, 10 likes. Wow. So what we were talking about before, Pat, encoded, essentially, I've realized that YouTube, apparently, the watch time hours, they've been fucking with my watch time hours a lot these past couple of weeks, where I was really close to the threshold of what I needed for that first milestone of like 3,000 hours and then like the 4,000 hours. I was like 200 hours away from that first threshold. And then over the course of a day, like in the same day, they... Jamie. Wow. I'm doing it all by hand, so they better not fucking call me about, or I'm suing for defamation. Hell yeah, bro. They basically like... whatchamacallit? Subtracted like 300 hours off my total in one day. And so it's been this whole back and forth thing with... Because people are watching my shit, and like I'm watching my shit, and you guys are watching my shit. But they're taking literally hundreds of hours of my watch time pretty much every fucking day lately. So it's been this constant like well, in part, I think it's two things, honestly. I think, and I went on Reddit and like asked essentially if other people have experienced it, and they somebody kind of enlightened me a little bit as to one possible reason. But one of them is that it's over the course of a year, right? I literally have 3 different streams going all day long. Yeah, I think one of the things I think is that they think they're bots. So like, if they're just watching but they're not interacting with it, I'm guessing that's one reason why they would think it's a bot. Let me bring it up on the Reddit. I'll read it to you. So basically, the Redditor was like, YouTube claws back time it thinks was caused by bots. I don't know how they judge what is or isn't bots, but they can undo watch time, likes, views, and ad revenue at any time they see fit. And then they're like, there was a channel that tested this called the Spiffing Brit. He had thousands of people open multiple tabs to see if YouTube would treat each tab as an ad impression, and it did. But several days later, it reversed all that ad revenue he made. If they can do that with ad revenue, they can do it with anything. That's interesting. I just read that second one for the first time just now. But so that's essentially what this is, I guess. God forbid people don't want to step into the light and interact with people. Yeah, 100%, right? Like, but so I think it's in part that. Yeah, exactly. So I think if they're not interacting with it directly, they think it's a bot, which there's a lot of accounts that have popped up for me that, well, I wouldn't say accounts because I don't know if they actually are accounts, if they're logged in or if they're not logged in, but there's a lot of non-subscribers that have found me and watched my stuff. Because like literally my subscriber counts also are kind of the same as my fucking the watch time hours. Like, I'll get like 2 or 3 subscribers one day, and then that same day I'll lose 1 or 2 or it's literally like this ebb and flow where I'll get almost as many subscribers as I lose over the course of like 2 weeks. Maybe it'll be a little bit more in the plus, but like I'll get 4 one day and then lose 2 the next day kind of thing. So I don't know if YouTube is thinking that these people are bots because they're not actually interacting, like commenting or liking or whatever. So I think it's a combination of that, as well as literally over the course of 365 days, a year ago, I wasn't doing shit. I was just editing and stockpiling footage for what I've been doing now, essentially. Yeah, and that also could be a reason, is because I don't even know what that is. This is a symbol. But that could also, God, you have so many accounts. Don't you have to link these with phone numbers? Like, how do you have this many accounts? That's crazy. But I could also see some of the subscriber numbers going down because, like, I know I learned that accounts closing will also do that kind of thing. So if somebody just deletes their Google account, well, that subscriber goes down too. But so I think a lot of this is because people think that Welcome United, hello. Welcome Mo, Jamie Beats Women. Also, I'm talking and playing at the same time. That's not going to help my death count, for sure. Yar. But yeah. So I appreciate all the engagement that we're getting tonight. It's really cool, really helpful. All these likes. Which also, I guess I should be more proactive about that as well. Like, being like, hey guys, please like the channel. Please, like, comment on the channel when you're watching my stuff, because that's going to help YouTube not think you're all bots that follow me and subscribe to me. The shameless self-promotion aspect of it, I'm not good with. People, we like to joke about my ego and everything, which is fine because I do have an ego and I do have a belief in myself. But I also like to think that I'm pretty humble, like when it really comes down to it. I don't think I'm the shit. I don't think I'm better than anybody. And that is showcasing the fact that I don't like to promote myself, basically. Like, I get uncomfortable promoting myself. When people at work ask me about my content, like, you're like, oh, what's your channel? Like, what's your thing? Like, what's your name? And I'm like, oh, don't ask me that. I'm not comfortable with IRL talking about it. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Hell yeah, dude. Mo Jimmy Beats Women, absolutely welcome. Welcome. Waka waka, dude. Also watch. This episode, tomorrow, I'm going to lose like 500 hours because somebody's going to manually review this live stream and be like, who the fuck? They're literally talking about this shit. These guys have got all this spam bots over here. Watch my account gets banned. Oh my god, that'd be so devastating. But yeah. So, long story short, it's been a constant ebb and flow basically for both the subscriber count and the watch time hours. And my real goal is I wanted to try to get it by the end of this month, but realistically that's not going to happen now. Shit. But I would really like to be able to say that I crossed both those thresholds by Thanksgiving. I think that could still be done, but it really comes down to utilizing all those things I talked about. Posting all my stuff now, doing the clips in the social media. I think you forget they haven't still banned the... That's true. They have... Yeah, that's true. They haven't done that. They haven't done that, Yuna. Yeah. But doing all that, posting the stuff, doing social media like the YouTube Shorts again, just being proactive with everything as well as the live streaming. So I'm very confident we can get that goal and that mark done by Thanksgiving. But I also need to be more proactive about, hey, please like, please comment, kind of thing. I appreciate your tomfoolery, Pat. And I always appreciate you, Jen, with all your tabs open, even though you're so shy about interacting with the content of those you follow. You don't have to be shy about doing it for me. Oh, God. I fucked up. Oh. 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 I don't know, Pat. There was some weird shit went down there. We're glad to have you back. Whew. That was close. Sometimes you have to do exploration to find yourself. That's true. It's very true. And I'm alive. Just barely. Real bad. I'll tell you what, if I don't get one here, I am going to employ my by any means necessary strategy. And y'all can't tell me nothing because you wouldn't give me 17 lives. You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean, but you will. So close. Can't find what I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh yes, so close, Jen. Am I? Just wait and see, dude. If I don't get a health right here, I'm employing my ultimate strategy, and there's nothing you can say or do about it. Okay, there's one. I guess I won't have to employ the strategy for now. For now. Okay, there's two. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We love to say that. Give me all the good stuff. Give me all the good stuff. Love to see it. Love to see it. Likes, 14 viewers. Those are organic. Only one account. Nice. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna have 0 watch time hours. They're just be like, yeah, you know what? You're back to 0. You're gonna really have to work for it. Hopefully. Hopefully that algorithm does. Anyway, regardless, I appreciate the effort of tonight. It's been fun to see all these different names of all these random accounts that popped up. The creativity of these people that had these accounts is wild to me. Wild and crazy stuff. But if, like, in hindsight, so this is like a future request, I guess, Pat, since we're on the books doing this. If one of these random nights happens to pop up again when everybody else is here, you know, when we got like Manatee, we got Dylan, we got Sonic, we got Aces, we got Omelette, when we got the actual Kraken crew, Kira, popping in, if on one of those nights all these random people that popped in here weirdly and then decided that they didn't want to talk anymore, if one of those things happens again, then I think the algorithm really does go burr. But in the meantime, it's been a great lesson for sure. And no distractions. No sweet. Oh, too far. Oh. Get out. Nope. Oh, God. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. We'll take it, dude. Absolutely. Ooh. God. Yeah. Get out. Get out. Oh my God. Or are you? Oh. Damn, Jim. I wonder if like VPNs actually play a part in it too. Like, if I don't know if you guys are using a VPN thing, but I wonder if that would actually do anything with it also. We're not live on TikTok right now. I ended up just pausing or ending it at like 15 minutes. I was seeing some people that were popping in that were specific to Life is Strange, so I was like, I think I'll just wait till I'm doing Alien Isolation or Life is Strange again before I go back on TikTok. The VPN IPs naturally get filtered out because they have because of how many people are associated, so it gets lumped as proxy address. Sure it does that. I'm trying a short-term strategy, hopefully bolster hours in the short term to put it on people's radar. Yeah, I honestly just appreciate you guys' like insights and efforts, and the fact that we're doing this to for sure 2 people right now, for sure 2 people that are actively engaged with my stuff, and that's infinitely more fun than just doing it by myself. 100%. Where you going, bro? Oh, that could be so bad. Yeah, this is the first time that I've ever actually tried to do something like this, so it's interesting to learn in real time. But yeah.
Greetings, Executive Chairman Drek. Dispense with the
Oh, this is super low.
My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
Hey.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You should not underestimate Chairman Drek. He is quite dangerous. We must find Captain Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Perhaps.
Now you're talking.
Perhaps. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Okay. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with myself. That we've gotten to this point with only dying the one time. Oh, wait. Oh, there was something right there. I forgot. No, go back up. Go back up. Go back up. Go back up. I'm not getting cocky. I'm just being realistic. Okay. Normally, like, normally when I'm doing this, when I'm just playing for myself, because I'm not doing some kind of challenge of the amount of times of dying, I just go buck wild and everything. You know what I mean? So I don't even really think about it. I'm not concerned with employing certain strategies or being like cautious in certain sections. So I usually die like probably a lot, but I've never actually tried to die as little as possible, so the fact that I've gone as long as I have at this point with just the one, breaking news, baby. Don't say buck wild anymore. That's what P. Diddy was saying to Bieber. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Noted. Thank you. Thank you for that. I wonder what he's like up to right now. I mean, he's asleep right now for sure. As someone that's been to jail, I can tell you that it's lights out over there right now for sure. But I wonder what his days consist of at the moment. Like, how is he utilizing his time that he has while he's in there? You know what I mean? Dude, that ain't no vacation, bro. That's no vacation, man. That's not living, that's just existing, trust me. Yeah. I'm sure he's doing a lot of reading, if he even can read. Okay, now we get to do... Yeah, after this is where we get that. Yeah.
Welcome to the Captain Quark Fitness Course.
Thanks,
if
Captain.
you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck. Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Because, like, you know that...
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We
together.
urgently need your assistance.
Clank?
A real,
Do you notice anything
human centipede
unusual
situation
about
going
Captain
on over there.
Quark?
You know what I mean?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, all the money. I need to get all the money. All the money. T is for today, Junior. By the way, these people, I like some of these accounts. I'm like, how do these people even remember their specific login information? Super weird. Super impressive. It's super effective. Don't get cocky. I'm literally the most humble person that's ever existed, Jen. I don't even know what you're referring to. Ooga booga. Hello. My Sapphire playthrough. I've never played it. Wait. No, I've never played it. I've played Red, I've played Gold, and I've played Crystal. I love Gold and Crystal. Love. Unfortunately, they got stolen by the police. True story. They literally got stolen by the police. Lies? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not, dude. I don't lie about being humble. Never. Who's your favorite Pokemon? I'll tell you what, not Pikachu. I see that motherfucker too often in chat. Okay, well, there's actually a story to that ADHD. Notice this is good practice. Right. There's a story to that ADHD. Technically...
These moving walls also function as jump slots. Jump and jump again to kick off the walls in midair.
I have no idea who Absol is. But, yeah, there's technically a story to that where my car at the time might have had a lot of things in it that weren't technically mine. So they confused the things that were mine, were actually mine, with the things that weren't mine, and they just took everything, including my Pokemon game, I was still actively playing at the time. If you catch my drift. So yeah, it was kind of a bummer. And I haven't ever gotten it back. They also took my Game Boy Color. It wasn't even just that. I think it was this one. Okay. It's like right there, though. Alright, let me get this first and then I'll... No, you know what? Screw it. No, I'm gonna do it. Okay, here we go. That's tragic. Good thing you can get emulation for like every Game Boy. That is true, and I haven't thought about that. I could just do that if I wanted to. Yes, he made it. Oh, he made it. I'm rich. Pretty sure they have some ROM hacks stashed in the dressing room. Ooh. I'd take them. I would, if you guys actually genuinely wanted to watch me play Pokemon, I would do it. Especially if it was like Crystal, because I fucking love Crystal. Okay, but like, who's my favorite Pokemon? He's avoiding the questions. Who is my favorite Pokemon? Well, at one point, we'll definitely watch. Well, maybe. Do you know what Liquid Crystal is? No, I don't. Is that like a remastered or remake of Crystal version or something? Because I know they did like Leaf Green and Fire Red or something, and those were basically like remakes of Red and whatever, right? So is that what that shit is? At one point in time, she's gone now, but I did have a Pokemon. I was about to say a Pokemon. I did have a dog that I named Eevee after Eevee the Pokemon. But I wouldn't say that she was my favorite Pokemon. It just made the most sense to name her that. But, would be my favorite. It's a modded version of Crystal with updated graphics, additional story. What? No, I did not know about that. I would love to play that one. I don't know where to go to get mods in general, bro. Like, when I was doing Subnautica, I would have loved, or when I literally just started for the first time yesterday. I don't know where people go to mod games and shit. Like, I know there's mods for Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC that I would love to get into when I redo that at some point. But like, I know there's a whole modding community of shit, and I have no idea where to go or how to even install that shit so that I can do it. See if this like around. I see the settings. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, because I would look. There's a bunch of stuff that I've heard about that intrigues me about PC gaming when it comes to modding. That I'm like, I would love to play that version of something. You know what I mean? Especially now that you helped me figure out that there's like 3 ways of being able to record PC games on OBS. Now that I know that, I feel like I have it actually figured out. Okay, the answer is obviously Mr. Mime. No, ew. I don't know if I have a favorite. I have favorites. Like, I could probably tell you who I would pick as my starter Pokemon. Like, or my lineup. How many Pokemon can you have on your team? Can you guys remind me of that? Is it like 6? Can you have 6 Pokemon on your team, or was it 8? Because it'd probably be easier for me to tell you that than to say a favorite. Starter, always fire. No. I mean 6. Yeah. Okay, 6. Yeah, I'm really glad I fixed the issue. Wasn't confident it was because it was pretty much the same damn thing. Yeah. No, that shit was super annoying. So thank you again for that. So 6. Okay. I can tell you my 6 that I would pick as my lineup. Like, and you could basically say that those would be my favorites in this. So I would say Mewtwo, Zapdos. Gyarados. And I'm only going with like the ones from Johto and like the first 2 generations because those are the only ones I know, basically. So Gyarados. What is that? That's 3? Did I pick? Have I picked 3 so far? Or 4? Oh, back. Gyarados, Zapdos, Mewtwo. Yeah, 3. I'm trying to think of what are some of the newer ones, or the Johto region ones were that I liked. One of the legendary dogs, I guess I would say...
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
If you can catch him, Jen...
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
What's the problem? What's the problem here?
Weak! Then I was confused.
What's the fucking problem?
I would devour courses like that for breakfast!
I had them all. I caught them all, so why wouldn't I? I earned that shit.
Drill for the rest of the day! But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today, the 2 of you disgraced my obstacle
Yeah,
course,
see, I don't know
so
any of
I am
those
going
ones.
to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not fair.
Those Master
Too
Balls,
bad.
man.
Life's
Especially
not
when you
fair.
had the glitch that let you get a bunch of Master Balls. Save, throw. Graders until I get lucky. Ooh. Yep. Hey, if it works, it works, dude. If it works, it works. But yeah, that glitch, I remember in Red, that let you get like 99 rare candies and infinite like Master Balls and whatever. Super helpful. But yeah, honestly, if I had to pick one Pokemon that was my favorite, I would probably say Mewtwo.
Sweet.
Because to me, he's like the strongest
Captain
Pokemon
Quark
that
uses
exists.
stuff like this all the
In my
time.
head canon. You know what I mean?
Real men can swing without silly toys
And just
like
the
that.
Pokemon movie was so fucking good
The
as
2
a
of you
kid.
make me sick.
Yeah, right?
Congratulations on your new Gadgetron Swing Shot.
Hey, thanks.
Use it on standard Versa targets like the ones
Wee.
nearby. If the target is out of view, use the L1 button to aim.
Yeah, and like the voice actor from Mewtwo in the movie was fucking great also. Like, it was all good all around. But I guess I won't finish since I'm being hated on by Jen for picking legendaries when it's like, hey man, I caught them. I caught them. If you wanted non-legendaries, you should have specified. But no, you didn't specify. And so this is what you got. And it wasn't even good enough for you. It wasn't even good enough. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, there I'm going. There I am. Yeah, right. I just watched that movie again. I realized how philosophical the movie got. Yeah, no, it was pretty... It had some, like, heavy tones in it, for sure. We were just providing color commentary. I don't know. The color that I got was red from anger and embarrassment at being called out in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. I got, like... 6 subscribers all of a sudden over the course of this live stream. Wow, thank you, 6 random people. Thank you so much. Bumping up those numbers. Here we go, dude. Okay, well then, those 3. We got to go back here for that one thing. Yeah. You know what? They're probably AI bots, so I'll take them. I appreciate them being here. Oh, they're ooga boogas. So Zapdos, Mewtwo, Gyarados, Kraken. I'm trying to think of who are some of the ones. You know what? While I'm thinking about this, I I actually want to look who Johto Pokemon. Oh, you know who was good? Dragonite. I love Dragonite. Dragonite was cool. Listed Gen 2 Pokemon. Yeah, because I don't remember. I look, God. Now that I'm looking at this is making me actually want to go back and play. Oh, yeah, right. Steel Pokemon. Yeah, that fucking Scyther's evolved form, Scizor, he was cool. And then Steelix, he was cool as fuck too. Right. Oh, Donphan was fucking cool. I love Donphan. Dude, this is actually making me like really want to go back and play this right now. I can't even lie. Celebi, Ho-Oh, Lugia, right, yeah. Damn, that's pretty fucking crazy right there, bro. A lot of nostalgia on this Sunday. Is this on Steam? I don't know if it is. I'm doing this on PlayStation 4, Martin. I have no idea if it's on Steam. I don't think so, but I don't know. I haven't checked myself. It's on PlayStation Plus, which is what I'm doing it on. Or PS Now or whatever. Yeah, like, I just want to pick the legendary Pokemon, but now I feel like I'm being judged by Jen for wanting to do the legendary. You know what I mean? Martin, finding a newer sequel, but not that one. This is so old. Yeah. Thank you guys for enlightening Martin. What does she know? Yeah, what does she know? Because if, yeah, I would. Okay, how about this? No, because I wouldn't. I would want all of them as my fucking thing. Whoa! God damn it! You fucking distracted me, you guys. Almost, but not. Not quite. You have to be better than that. Alright, I'll make a list that's not legendary Pokemon included, okay? How about that? Jen, you fucking hater. So this is who I would pick. I'm just gonna do the original 150 because it's easier for me to remember the 150 than the other ones at this point. So who would I have with me if I was about to fight Mewtwo, which is probably my favorite Pokemon? I would definitely have Zapdos and Moltres and Articuno because I would have caught them on the way to getting fucking on the way to getting Mewtwo. But Jen is being a hater. No legendary Pokemon. So non-legendary Pokemon, I would probably say I would have Charizard. I'd have Venusaur. I would have Gyarados. I would have yeah, blah blah blah. I would have Pidgeot. Dragonite. And maybe Snorlax. Can you get all three starters in red? I know for a fact that I got all the Pokemon when I played, but I think I had to do it by like trading. Cause like, yeah, Dragonite and Snorlax are actually crazy OP in those games. I remember Snorlax was a tank. Like he had a fuck ton of HP, and that's what was helpful. I know when I played it on Red, when you get all 150 Pokemon, you basically go to one like town, one city, and you go into this one building, and they're like, once you get all the Pokemon, come back here for a reward. And you go back there and you show him that you got all 150 Pokemon, and he gives you like this little certificate. It's not really a certificate, it's literally just like a screenshot essentially that says like, oh, congratulations, you got all 150 Pokemon. Hi Velfa, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's right, trading did exist. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you would have to have a link cable, which was like this cable that fucking allows you to trade from red to blue or red to whatever, red to yellow. And that's how you would do it. Because I remember there was certain Pokemon that didn't exist in red that only existed in blue, like Pinsir. Pinsir, I think, only existed in blue, so I had to trade with my friend to get it. So, in order to get all the 3 starter Pokemon, you had to essentially restart every time and trade with your buddy, who then would trade with you. So, like, if we were going to go back and replay it, like on the emulated versions, I don't know if that would be possible because there's nobody to trade with. You know what I mean? So unless there's like glitches that you can exploit, which there probably is, I'm sure there's YouTube videos of people that have figured out how to do it. We would have to go that route. Because like I never got Mew, and I know that there was a way of getting Mew, but I never knew it at the time, and I think it involved like that same strategy of getting the rare candies. I think it involved that same area for getting Mew, which I never did because I never knew about it at the time. So I only had Mewtwo. I remember making a new game with the risk of saving over your existing one just to get a starter, get the first one, then trade. Yeah. That's how me and my friend did it. Had to absolutely not save for anything. Yeah, exactly. You couldn't save until you got to the point where you got the Pokemon you were looking for. And then you could trade and then restart the whole shit. Like, you had to be real meticulous about that stuff. That's why millennials, like, honestly, we're pretty fucking badass, if I'm being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Velfa? You know what I'm saying, Velfa? What do you feel about millennials, Velfa? But yeah. Those are really good times, dude. Like, honestly, just talking about it makes me genuinely want to go back and play. But I'll only do it when we have the audience for it. Because Pokemon was one of those games I could suck up hundreds of hours playing because it was just that much fun. I would just get so into it. Yeah, probably do. I don't know. Like, there's so many more Pokemon now. I don't even know. I could never play a modern day Pokemon game with all the Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if that bothers you, never accept my invitation to old school RuneScape. Shit, no, I'm good. We had to walk uphill both ways in the snow just to get, just to get a Ratchet. Yeah, Ratchet. Wow, yeah, I remember that. Ratchet. Oh, Raticate, baby. But yeah, I love Pidgeot because if you remember Pokemon Stadium, that was what was so cool about Pokemon Stadium was that it incorporated your actual Game Boy games. You could even play the Game Boy games on your Nintendo 64 and shit. God, it was such a good, like, honestly, being millennial, we got to experience so much cool shit. We had the best of both worlds, going outside and technology. When I was a kid, I was thinking Pidgeotto was the final evolution because it sounded better, had more letters, and made sense. That sounds like a Joey thing. My buddy Joey would say some shit like that. master class right there, dude. Master at work. This is being played by a guy that's only gonna die at least, at most 16 times. At most. Allegedly. At most. At most. Yeah. How do people even like live stream those things, Pat? Because like, I don't understand how people are able to live stream their Switch games and shit, let alone like Game Boy games. Don't make me call you on Discord during the boss fight, right? Yeah, that'd be, I'd die instantly. Two people with ADHD having a conversation at the same time while live streaming? Well, that's a recipe for disaster, man.
Yes!
That's a recipe
Using the
for
latest in precision laser
terrible
technology,
damage.
the Gadgetron Trespasser is guaranteed to work on Gadgetron's line of Invinso lock security doors.
Oh boy. Pokemon you can emulate on your PC. As for Switch, not sure, but Oddworld is on it. So what's the like the story of Oddworld? Are they all like? Is the universe all linked with each other? Shit. You said one of them was like about being a bounty hunter or something, correct? Cool. So are they all about bounty hunters, or are they all different like stories and shit? Man, it's such a crazy different experience playing this game while worrying about actually dying. Normally I'm just like la 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 la, and right now I'm like, ooh, easy, easy.
Lasers are mounted on each ring of the Invinso
In terms of
lock.
story,
Aim the
across the
lasers
games,
at the
I'm sure.
receptors on
I'm
the
not
outside
strictly the
ring
only
to
one
turn
I'll
them
suggest,
green.
but the concept
All
is so
receptors
unique
must
and
be green before the Invinso lock will open.
Word. So yeah, you're a dog, bounty hunter that gets a crossbow against other critters that has different effects to do certain things. Let's see. And its own switch. Push on the switch. English is very... Whoa, did you see that? Oh my god, did you see that for a second? I had 11,111 with 11 people watching at the moment. That was wild. I'm glad I noticed it before it went away. That was actually pretty fucking cool. I don't think I've ever had exactly 11,111 polls before. That was... I'm genuinely like blown away that that happened. Some wild and crazy stuff right there, you guys. You fucking guys. Okay, so we're good here now. We're good here. Which means we go to the next one. Which is the logging site. Wait. No, nope, stop. I need to do the race thing, right? Okay. I don't know how you guys feeling energy-wise right now.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant, Yes, sir. You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
This might be a good pause point. Kind of sleepy, we've got to stay up just so I'm here. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about either pausing here or doing this level and then pausing. But honestly, I'd be okay with pausing here since we're all kind of feeling it, to be perfectly frank. So yeah, oh my god. Let's go ahead and pause here. Now that I've put that idea out there, that sounds like a really good idea, pausing here. Oh. Okay. Well, you know what, you guys? That's going to be it for this edition of No Spoilers Gamer Nostalgia Sunday. If you enjoyed yourself, please like, comment, subscribe. Really helps the channel. I really appreciate it. I'm going to start doing this after every live stream like it would be my YouTube videos that I would do. And you know what? That'll be a way that I can promote myself, because that phrase that I just did is like so ingrained in me because I would do it every time. And if you're new here, if you enjoyed yourself, feel free to join our Discord that my mod Jen just posted right there. We got a bunch of people, not a bunch, but we got a lot of people in the community that are really fun, really cool, and we're growing. And we like to kick it. So if you did enjoy yourself, please hang out, stick around. Yeah, we're holding Omnitual over here hostage. So anybody, he's blinking twice because he needs help. You can help him if you go to the Discord. It'd be really cool. But yeah, with that being said, thank you so much. And until next time, this is No Spoilers Gamer saying, see ya. And yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me all night. This is really cool. So Alien Isolation tomorrow night. You guys get some good sleep, and we'll be back here tomorrow night. All right. Appreciate you guys. Bye. I'll see you guys on Discord. I know I got a lot of reading to do.